Today on All Things 80s, this box contains the completion of a childhood dream. Welcome back to All Things 80s, and if you've been watching my recent videos, you will know that I am heavily into Kenner's M.A.S.K line at the moment. And thanks to the wonderful, generous donation from Luke at Reynolds Reviews, I almost completed the first run of M.A.S.K vehicles. There was one missing. It's in this box. And it's just quite unbelievable to think that back in 1986, I had this dream of owning all these M.A.S.K vehicles. Of course, that never happened then, but it's happened now. I'm excited to get this opened, but I'm also slightly worried because the box that's been used is not particularly sturdy and it's got a huge crush in it. This item, I'm sure you know what it is, but it came from eBay and it was a completely out the blue purchase. I was just searching for the missing vehicle I needed, and there was one on auction which was ending whilst I would be sleeping at night. And I put in a bid thinking there was no way I was going to win the auction because the bid that I put in was not particularly high. And lo and behold, I won the auction. So in the morning I woke up to the news that I'd won, quickly made payment, and it arrived today. So all I can say is I want to get this thing opened up and see what it's like, because the pictures looked pretty decent. May need to get some stickers, but as far as I can tell, it was 100% complete and has a rather interesting M.A.S.K with it. So let's see what we have. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but it's not been packaged at all well, so one side of it has been exposed to the inner wall, but okay. Interesting packaging, but I think you can probably tell what it is. As I mentioned, it was the one vehicle I did not have in my possession. What the hell is this? Wow. I was going to say that's pure laziness, but I think I've done the same myself. Over here in America, when you buy a roll of bubble wrap, it does come with this sticker that's really hard to get off. So anyway, a couple of, I guess we call them, in America, are they just called sandwich bags or Ziplocs? I remember in Scotland as a kid we called them freezer bags. But anyway, there's one and there's two, and as you can tell, this is Switchblade. And aside from a bit of dust, it's looking pretty good. It's kind of in a weird mode at the moment. Now, not one I've ever seen in the flesh before. Oops, damn. Okay. I'm not at all familiar with the operation of this, so do bear with me. Obviously, it's the M.A.S.K Switchblade, which is looking rather nice actually. Bit dusty, but that can be cleaned up. And we have the missile, bomb, whatever you call it, and Miles Mayhem. But I want to just see this because this is very new. Oops. And that just came off. Is that broken? Hard to say, but that's easily enough fixed, I believe. Miles Mayhem, and I just had a complete brain freeze. What is it, the Viper M.A.S.K? I hope so. Anyway, it's the, well, it's not necessarily short, but it's the solid version, the first release version, which is perfect because I have, for whatever reason, the M.A.S.K vehicles that I've been acquiring, I think probably 75% of them have the short M.A.S.K variant, so that's pretty cool. Now, in terms of operation, I think standard mode was helicopter, which I think requires this to come back and folds forward. I guess this landing gear comes down and then these two wings go back. Is that it? I don't want to break this on the first time I play with it. Shit. And there we go, broken already. Okay, disaster averted. I've got everything back in place now in its helicopter mode. And everything does seem to function. We have the rotors that turn with the aid of this button. But this is a very fragile feeling toy. Now, to transform it into jet plane, which is always a bizarre secondary option in my opinion. You already had a pretty effective flying machine, so why would you change it to another one? But that's beside the point. So I think the first step is to fold this propeller back, and then we bring this forward, which I'm hoping will pop out the wings. Yeah, it did. I guess this landing gear goes up like this. I think that's it. Again, first time ever holding one of these in my life, so forgive me if I screw this up. I think this looks right. And as I mentioned, it does have the bomb. And I think that's very much like the Thunderhawk, where it's just held under tension. So if I pull this back, yep, it does indeed drop. So all in all, very happy. The stickers aren't quite as bad as I thought they would be. I can maybe get away with keeping these on. If not, there's always the Zach Paris option to order new stickers. I guess these came forward when doing something here. And the chrome is pretty decent. Could maybe touch up parts of it, I'll see. But very happy with this to get this. And the price I paid was fantastic compared to what they go for under buy it now conditions. Again, it was an auction. I put in a bid thinking that would never win. And I also had eBay bucks to spend. So the eBay bucks I had covered the price of this. So this was technically free. And everything is present and correct. Very fragile, but a lot of these old M.A.S.K toys are. So I just want to see if I can get this back into helicopter mode without causing too much damage. So I guess this would come back, this forward. So far so good. And then I do not like turning these wings back. You can hear the spring under a great deal of tension there. This scares me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so there we go. Not at all bad. So this now completes my M.A.S.K Wave 1 collection. And yes, I do not have Boulder Hill. Boulder Hill is not a vehicle, so shut up. Oh, there we go. So anyway, I'll be doing an in-depth look at the M.A.S.K vehicles. This was by no means a review of this Switchblade. So look out in the coming weeks for an intensive look at the Wave 1 M.A.S.K vehicle. So I hope you enjoyed that quick video there. Thank you for watching, with special thanks going out to the patrons. Please like, please subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.